Hello, everybody. I'm Mike,
And I'm Maria.
and this is TalkAlley.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Maria.
So what?
Yes, just wanted to congratulate Morocco today.
Morocco.
They played
yes.
yesterday against Portugal and eliminated Ronaldo team.
Oh, we saw the moment when Ronaldo was walking towards his what do you call that? Monk?
To cabin.
To the cabin,
Yeah.
right?
So he was not amused or crying. Yes.
I know,
So
it was really sad.
very
It was
sorry
really
for him.
sad,
Yeah,
sad.
it meant a lot for him to also put that on top, like the cherry on top of his. But Morocco became the first African country to reach the World Cup semifinals by defeating Portugal. So it's really, I know, very historic.
Mhm.
For the first African country,
Mhm.
to reach that far in the World Cup. You
Wow.
see, so it was always dominated by European countries, but we also hope for an Asian country to reach or be the world champion at some point. No, maybe in the future, everything goes.
Yeah, it was a very unexpected game, right? The champions are unexpected champions when everyone who's taking the lead is an underdog, right?
Yes,
We have I never even knew that Morocco is very active.
The beginning first with Japan being strong, and then Croatia beating Brazil and kicking them out. It was, hopefully Croatia, but I'm rooting for Morocco.
It's really going to be an exciting feat for the teams that are left behind. Of course, I was hoping for an Asian country to rise in the World Cup. I was hoping for Japan and South Korea, but unfortunately, we were not included. But we fought a good fight. So,
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
How about jobs? You want to talk about jobs, right?
Yes, we are going to talk about lots and lots of it today. So I've had several jobs. I worked as as a sign language teacher. I worked as a paralegal, as a secretary, a researcher, a brand ambassador, a technical recruiter, a software engineer, among others. I've done so many jobs in my lifetime. How about you, Mike?
Yes, I worked. I worked as a for the parcel
Logistics,
the delivery logistics.
Yeah.
I worked at fast food chains. I worked at department stores.
Okay.
Yes, and I worked in the airport also as well. And and now I also worked as a call center agent. And now I'm worked as an IT specialist. Now working as a software engineer, among others. And with our next guest, I'm sure his list takes up space too. Yeah?
Yes.
But before we begin introducing our guest, Maria, this episode is supported by SMDC. Every single day, SM touches the lives of millions of people through its stores, malls, banks, hotels, and leisure facilities that are close to your facilities. Now, Filipinos can live in style, comfort, and convenience with SMDC Development Corporation.
A quick dip just outside.
Grocery needs? Just a short stroll.
Coming home? Just a ride away.
Live closer to the things that matter to you. Premier living within reach at Light 2 Residences from SMDC.
Yes, for inquiries, please contact us here at TalkAlley by sending us a message. You may also email us at talkalley.original@gmail.com for more information. If you have questions with our guests, please also write them in the comment sections below. Of course, you can now support us by sending us stars. Also, please do follow our page. We also have an Instagram account, TikTok, and YouTube channel, so you can watch more of the shows that you might have missed.
Yes. Thank you for sending us stars. We really appreciate it, and always for staying with us every Sunday. So
for our guest today, he hails originally from Mexico, Pampanga, and is currently living as a nurse in Oslo, Norway. Welcome to TalkAlley, Marco Reyes Camas. Hello, Marco.
Hi, Marco.
Hello, good afternoon, Kuya Mike and Ate Maria. magandang hapon sa
Maganda.
mga viewers natin ngayon.
Magandang hapon, Marco. It's really nice to have you. Alam mo, last
Thank
year
you.
ko pa ito nililigawan si Marco to be a guest, but he's so busy. The
Yes.
reason, we're gonna know later.
Yes.
So,
Yes, but before we proceed to our topic, I do want to know how's the weather in Oslo now. We can see here behind on the left side, outside Maria's window, it's snowing, which is really nice.
snowing outside.
How about in Oslo there, Marco?
Yeah, same here. It's winter time in Oslo. It's -9 and snowing
Wow.
outside as well. Kaya napakalamig
Oh my
ngayon.
God.
Yes, but aren't you planning to go to Oslo next year?
Yes, I'll be there. I'll see you in Oslo next year.
Of course,
Yes.
let me know and
We are attending the same event, so magkikita talaga tayo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know lang and then you can visit me here in my
Of
house.
course.
This is nice,
I'm
very
looking
nice.
forward to it.
There was yesterday I heard the news. There was the awarding of the Peace Nobel Prize in Oslo.
That's correct,
Yes.
Kuya Mike. Yeah.
It's such an honor, no? Imagine every time there's something big like this. The awarding of Nobel Peace Prize. It's
Yes.
always there. It's a nice community to be in.
Yes.
So speaking of community, kamusta naman? How's the Filipino community there in terms of number? Is it malaki ba?
Pagdating sa mga registered Pinoy here, the whole Norway na, I think we're about 27,000 registered Filipino around Norway.
Okay. And how long have you been living in Norway now? In Oslo?
I've been here since 2012, so
2012.
around 10 years na ako dito.
10 years. Okay.
10 years.
Okay. Did it help or did it give you assurance that there's a Filipino community existing when you arrived or in the first few months?
Was it easier for you, Marco? Kasi
Actually,
malaki yung Filipino community.
That's correct. Actually, I don't have any idea nung panahon na yon.
Mm.
And ito nga, may kwento ko lang sa inyo. When I started here, I was a student to learn the Norwegian language. And then part of our part-time nung panahon na yon, nag-flyerin kami sa isang remittance company. And then may specific event na Pinoy event dito sa Norway. So doon nag-start yung building friendship, building connections, building networks. So now mga friends ko na itong nasa Filipino community because sila yung parang tumulong sa akin nung panahon na yon na to go to the right path kumbaga. So malaking tulong noon, and at the same time especially mga churches, bawat church kasi may specific Pinoy community doon so sila yung parang everyday na parang supporting namin para sa mga baguhan na kagaya namin nung panahon na yan.
Okay. So also again for our viewers and listeners, if you have questions for our guests, please write them in the comment section below. Of course, you can now support us by sending us stars. Also, please do follow our page. We also have Instagram account, TikTok, and YouTube channel. And so you can watch more of our shows.
So, Mike, our topic for today is how do we understand the word hustle? Kasi when people say, let's hustle, we're hustling every day. It means we're simply doing work, tons of work, like work, everything about work. So, Marco, tell us, besides being a nurse, what other jobs have you tried,
Yeah. Magandang tanong yun. And to correct lang, ate, I'm an auxiliary nurse here in Norway. Hindi pa yun yung registered nurse. So, ang tawag sa amin is health fagarbeiter or healthcare worker. So, I'm a full-time sa part na yon, and at the same time, I'm in charge with 3 different companies.
Wow.
Number 1, the TFC. Kagaya mo ate dyan sa Germany. Both entertainment, and I'm an agent and at the same time at news correspondent. Pangalawa, brand ambassador ng World Remit. And pangatlo, IPS or International Property Specialist ng SMDC. Kagaya mo rin.
I know, right? Oh my God, I so can relate because Marco and I are in the same companies. We do the same work, and
Correct.
I just wanted to have a perspective, a clear perspective, why he's doing that. Bakit nga ba? How do you go about it? Bakit ka napunta, why did it cross your mind na magkaroon pa ng several jobs besides your already tough work? Kasi frontliner ka, diba? It's already heavy. So, bakit mo pa naisip? Why do you think you should take on more jobs?
Alam mo, Ate Maria, pag gusto mo isang bagay, you will make time for it Kumbaga, itong mga other na to ay parang breathing a fresh air, kumbaga. Ito yung mga sidelines na parang ito yung nagbibigay ng full sense of fulfillment para sa akin. Parang masaya ang puso ko kapag nasa front ako ng community. Kung baga nabibigay mo yung hinahanap ng community sa iyo. And at the same time, nakakatulong ka sa community in terms of entertainment sa TFC. Pagdating naman sa World Remit, ito yung remittance natin na tumutulong ka paano makatulong sa mga Pinoys or sa mga kababayan nandito na magpadala sa Pilipinas na mas murang rate, mas magandang service. And at the same time, ang SMDC naman ay ito yung investment para makatulong ka na hindi puro trabaho lang ang ginagawa dito sa abroad, para matulungan mo rin sila na mag-invest at early stage, kumbaga. So, ito yung nagbibigay ng sense of fulfillment sa part ko. Kaya para sa akin, hindi ko siya nakikita as a job, kumbaga. Kumbaga, yung sa trabaho ko as a nurse or auxiliary nurse dito, ay yun na yung parang full-time job ko na tinatrabaho. But outside that, parang gusto ko pa more dahil nga ang Norway kasi ay yung culture nila is parang binibigay sa amin or na-adapt namin yung culture ng work-life balance, kumbaga. So maraming time na mabigyan pa ng ibang time, kumbaga, yung mga natitirang extra work dito.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Me naman, Mike, personally, Marco, it was hard initially because I moved to Germany and I have to speak German. So it was really, hard for me. I have to learn the language. So I wanted also not to stay kasi nade-depress ako when I'm just in the house. So I wanted to do something else while learning the language, no? And these jobs like the TFC, World Remit, SMDC, they're catering to the community, the Filipino community. So, I can use English or the Filipino language. It was really convenient for me. That's why I took on these jobs. And then I learned to love it kasi I met a lot of beautiful people, di ba, who are of the same league. Pare-pareho kami ng interest. We wanted to do marketing. We wanted to reach out to the community. We wanted to be out there. So these jobs were really convenient for us. Talagang napapahappy din ako, like what Marco said. Kasi nga, di ba, nakaka-relate ako. And it's very close to my community.
But you guys, Maria and Marco, you are with all of the jobs that you have. You are constantly busy, right? I mean,
yes.
Occupied, but happy occupied, right? I mean,
yeah.
Happy occupied.
Speaking of that, Marco, anong hardest sa job natin? What's the hardest part?
Alam mo, yun yung mga magandang tanong Pero para sa akin kasi, hindi ko tinitingnan na sa job ito But basically, ang kasi dito sa Norway, kumbaga, paano mo makaka deep in, kumbaga, dito sa Norway. Unang-una yung language talaga is the number one problem pagdating sa mga immigrants gaya namin. Yeah. Pero sa akin ang pinakamahirap itong mga extras na tinrabaho ko or tinatrabaho ko ngayon ay hindi natutuwa ako, masaya para sa akin ito But ang pinaka basic na na lang siguro na hardest part ay paano ko pagsunod-sunurin itong mga parang time management kumbaga.
Okay.
Yun yung ano na minsan pag nagkakasabay-sabay itong apat na to, yun yung parang pinaka-hardest para sa akin na ano ang priority ko.
Oo.
So, yeah.
Speaking of that, how do you balance it? Your work and life balance. Ang dami eh.
Yeah.
Sobrang may love life ka pa ba?
Yun nga eh. Buti na lang natanong mo yan. 3 things. Number 1, ang laking factor ng pagiging single ko eh.
So,
Yeah,
single.
I'm single now and yeah.
Ready to mingle ba?
Ready to mingle.
Oh, ladies
baka
and gentlemen,
Yes,
please.
Marco is on the market. On the market.
Oo.
Yeah. So I got a lot of time in this world now kaya medyo nakakayanan yung mga itong mga challenges na to or itong mga binigay sa aking work na to. So pangalawa siguro multitasking eh. Nasanay ako na mag-multitask. Being a nurse in the Philippines, I work as an operating room nurse there and at the same time, doon pa lang nahubog na yung paggawa ng isang bagay. Maraming bagay sa isang araw kumbaga. Yun yung malaking factor eh. Parang yun yung na-train ako. And pangatlo is to adapt the Norway culture kumbaga. Yung work-life balance na adapt ko dahil dito kasi ang laking binigay nilang sa amin na kapag nagtrabaho ka dapat equivalent nun is i-reward mo yung sarili mo kumbaga.
Okay. That's right.
Mag-travel ka. Yun yung binigay na sa akin ng Norway, yung culture ng Norway.
Okay. I don't know about Norway, but a report in 2020, over 3 million people in Germany work more than one job. Yeah. So many because of financial difficulties. Yeah. Now the war and then inflation and the pandemic opposition politicians are calling for the minimum wage to be raised, which happened last October. It's raised to 10 or 12 euros per hour, and this was, I guess, partly resolved because the pandemic affected several businesses until now. At the end of June last year, 3.53 million people in Germany were working multiple jobs.
Wow.
How about in Norway? Do they also have the need to have several jobs?
Mga Pinoy lang ba nagmo-multi-jobs or yung mga locals din, they have several jobs also? Uso din ba sa mga locals?
Yeah, mostly ang nag-multi-jobs ay ang mga immigrants na kagaya natin, especially mga Pinoys. Kasi pagdating sa mga locals dito, focus sila sa isang job lang nila and then afterwards, yun na nga, yung 50-50 work and life balance nila. Pero pagdating sa atin, kasi marami tayong mga sinusuportahan back home. So, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng multi-jobs here in Norway.
That's true.
Filipino, yeah.
And most OFWs are living alone din. Wala din yung family nila. Kaya, wala ding life. The family life balance that most locals are doing. Hindi magawa ni na Marco kasi he's living alone. He's single. So, wala yung family niya. So, by the end of the day, wala siyang kasama. He's alone there. So, sa mga nanonood, he's alone. So, I'm just saying that. Okay.
Just an FYI for those who might be interested to work several jobs in Germany. More importantly, would be to talk to your boss or HR of your company. Your employer can only forbid you to do a second job if he can prove that your performance will suffer from it, working late, for example, or in the night, and therefore not getting enough sleep. Or if you would work for a competitor, which also seems logical, so there's a conflict of interest, you should also meet with a tax expert to understand how this will work for you. So it is more relaxed. Is it more relaxed in terms of work choices, or having multiple jobs in Norway? Is that difficult?
I think it's more on relax side because here ang government kasi ay you must work 37 hours a week. Parang 8 hours a day yon. And then after nun yung weekend, especially napaka-importante ng weekend sa kanila. So it's a family day para sa kanila. So kaya maraming time na makagawa sa amin as an immigrant here, na marami kaming sa amin kasi mas, or sa ating mga Pinoy mostly, yung best na ipahinga natin, tinatrabaho na lang natin. But ang laki kasi ng maging nun, kapag nagtrabaho ka, yung tax naman ang babawi sa'yo. Dito kapag nagtrabaho ka ng pangalawang job mo, ay mas mataas yung itatax nila sa second job mo.
Okay, that's nice. I was also in comparison to Germany, you said you have 37 or 38 hours per week.
Correct, yeah.
Here in Germany, it's 40. So the 2 hours. So at 1 or 2 days, you only have 1 hour, 2 hour less. This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even your neighbor Sweden, or I think they only have a 4-day working week, which is also really cool. They should also implement that maybe throughout the whole European countries. One question: do you live in Oslo, in the city center, or a bit more in the rural areas?
No, I live here in Oslo.
Oslo, in the city center?
Capital talaga.
Okay.
Siguro mga 15 minutes away from the city center yung layo ng bahay namin.
Okay, you said everything is very well interconnected via subways because it's cold,
Yeah, dito naman napakaganda ng transport system nila Maraming choices
Okay.
Number one, yung mga trains nila, ang tinatawag dito is T-bana. Yun yung tawag nila sa mga train nila. May train silang underground and may train silang
That's nice.
overground. And at the same time, mga buses on time lagi. Kaya
that's good.
napaka-thankful namin na kahit na malamig ang paligid,
Yes.
basta lalabas ka lang sa tapat ng bahay mo yung may bus stop na, and at the same time, yung time talaga, yung timing is sila, on time talaga sila.
Okay, I'm asking for you, Maria, so you won't freeze to death.
I'm gonna be okay there. I'm not alone, traveling with friends.
Yeah.
So anyway, what other projects are in store for you and that you may want to share with us? But before you answer that, let's take a break muna. We need to do this commercial. Okay.
Matthaios been wondering.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Get away you love, can you teach me how?
Get away you love, can you teach me how?
Di mabayang katangoy lang sa akin, kasi pagtapos na magalit ika'y bumabawi. Kahit tinutopak, mahal pa rin palagi. Kaya please, come back to me. Siguro nga ay lasing lang ako, kaya ako nagkakaganto. Pero alam naman natin na hanggang ngayon ay ikaw pa rin. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay dapat magbalikan. Sinubukan na dati pero puro alitan. Ayoko maging parang sirang plaka, paulit-ulit kahit hindi tinadhana. Okay na ako sa ganto. Masaya na alaala ay binulsa ko. Maging tayo muli ay mahirap na konsepto. Masakit parang kinagat ako ng insekto. Kailangan tanggapin na hanggang lingon na lang tayo. Kaya ito, baby, I want you back right now.
Baby, I want you back right now.
Get away you love, can you teach me how?
Get away you love, can you teach me how?
Di mabayang katangoy lang sa akin, kasi pagtapos na magalit ika'y bumabawi. Kahit tinutopak, mahal pa rin palagi. Kaya please, come back to me.
Yes, SMDC Good Times. So,
Every single day, SM touches the lives of millions of people through its stores, malls, banks, hotels, and leisure facilities. Now, Filipinos can live in style, comfort, and convenience with SM Development Corporation. For inquiries, please contact here at TalkAlley by sending us a message. You may also email us at talkalley.original@gmail.com for more information.
So now back to our hanging question. What other projects are in store for you that you may want to share with us?
Yes, actually, Kuya Mike, wala na eh. Itong tatlong companies na lang na to. And at the same time, I'm focused na lang sa traveling side ko eh. Kasi yun yung nagbibigay sa akin ng parang reward myself, kumbaga. Yun na lang yung ginagawa ko so far. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so traveling, you're just continuing it, but you're still doing those jobs, right? Still with SMDC, with World Remit, and with TFC, right? You're still a correspondent for TFC. And what advice would you give to those people who feel the need to take on more than 2 or 3 jobs? Anong gusto mo sabihin sa kanila? What should they prepare for?
Basically, focus lang sila kasi the most successful people in this world are the ones who've had failures, kumbaga. So kapag don't stop dreaming na kung gusto mo kasi talagang isang bagay you will make time for it. Parang time management lang ang kailangan pero kapag ginawa mo itong mga multi-jobs na to, siguraduhin mo rin na be kind to yourself. Reward yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so reward yourself. That's really good. I've seen pictures of you traveling all the time. Nakakaingit actually, but you deserve it, we know, because you're working really, really hard. And I'm sure na-appreciate din ng family mo yan, as most OFWs are really working hard for their families. Tama ba?
Correct.
Tama. So, Marco, how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Siguro now na ang gusto ko na lang talaga is magkaroon ng family, personal family ko, yung magkaroon ng wife, and at the same time mga kids na, kasi I know na tumatanda na rin ako. So yun na lang siguro ang kaya thankful na ako sa mga blessings na binigay ni Lord sa akin now. Siguro i-continue ko na lang ito and mag-focus na talaga into to have
settling down.
Settling down, correct. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's a really good goal. Na sana hopefully, because most of them are really workaholic. We have Dean and Mark. Pare-pareho sila. They're doing they're multitasking. Jason, hello everybody. Jessica, hi.
Yes, everyone's trying to build up a reputation,
exactly.
but also security in future. But some also want not to be alone. When they
if you think about it, it's also for their family. Marco is working really hard that later on his children will benefit from it. Diba?
Yes, yeah.
Exactly. So before we end our talk with Marco, let us ask you a few fun questions. Right? That's nothing to do with your work. It has nothing to do with you. Well, maybe some of it personally. So, Mike, what's the first question?
Yes, the first question. If you were a flavor, Marco, what would you be and why?
Oh, dapat delicious.
Magandang tanong yan. Siguro, na lang, chocolate.
Ooh,
okay.
Chocolate.
So
classic na classic.
Yeah, para sweet.
yeah, okay. Next question.
Pwede. Okay, second question. If you have a superpower, what would it be?
Alam mo, yan lagi nung bata pa ako, yun yung lagi kong iniisip na sana maging hero ako. Sana magkaroon ako ng special powers. Mm-hmm. So, siguro ang pinaka ko na lang is, pwede ko bang nakikita yung future?
Oo naman. Superpower
parang
yun eh.
yun yung special power na gusto ko siguro, makita yung future para in case ma-prevent yung hindi na dapat gawin, and at the same time makatulong sa kung may nakikita akong mga bagay na hindi dapat mangyari.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so nice. Okay, what's the third question, Mike?
Third question. If you were given a chance to speak to anyone living or dead, who would it be?
Parang ngayon ako nahirapan sa mga tanong.
Fun questions nga eh.
Okay. Para sa akin siguro si Dr. Jose Rizal. Dahil ang laking inspiration niya sa atin sa mga Pinoy especially.
That's true.
So siguro itatanong ko lang paano maging bayani? Paano
Parang
maging ikaw?
hindi naman siguro inisip na maging bayani.
Di ba nga, di ba nga? Yeah. Paano maging ikaw, kumbaga? Yun yung itatanong ko siguro
How to
sa
be
kanya.
you po.
Tama.
Uy, maiintindihan niya yan because he speaks English also. O, diba?
Correct.
Speaks so several. And the final question, of course. If you were to describe your life right now in a song, anong song yon and you have to sing it?
Alam mo, Ate Maria, yun yung pinaka-weakness side ko is singing eh.
Pareho tayo, so there's no excuse.
So, alam mo, hindi ako makanta, kumbaga.
Wala, okay lang yun.
Siguro,
Naiintindihan namin.
Kasi baka...
Mark, hindi din ako singer, but I sing.
Ako naman hindi eh. Parang love ko ang music, pero ang music ang ayaw sa akin.
Same. So anyway, back to the question. So anong song yun nagde-describe sa life mo? One-liner lang.
Ano?
Kahit chorus na lang.
Sige. Parang, pwedeng happy birthday na lang para...
Bakit? Masaya. Every day ba is a birthday for you? Ano
parang
ba yan?
Kasi parang happy ako na nabuhay dito sa mundo. And,
Yes.
thankful sa mga blessings.
Yes,
Sing
sure.
mo na. In Norwegian.
In Norwegian? Alam ko po, mas pinahirapan ha. Alam ko, pinahirapan mo ako, Ate Maria. Paano ba in Norwegian yun? Mahirap siya in Norwegian, honestly. English na lang. English.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Happy birthday to me.
I hope always, you're always happy every day, not only on your
Yes.
birthday, Marco, because you're always working hard. We can
Yes.
see it.
Thank you.
We admire you for that. Really, you've
Thank you,
done
thank you,
amazing
thank
things. Actually,
Yes.
last year, he's met, the Filipino Nobel Prize winner, Maria Ressa, as well.
Correct.
We covered her, for TFC. And
Oh,
that's
lucky
really-
you.
Exactly.
Yes,
He's
I'm so
met several people who has received the Nobel Peace Prize, and that's
And
really
yes, for the
not
picture
for
as well.
everyone. You're so privileged to have met these people, and we hope that you continue to do those amazing things.
Thank
Yes,
you,
and
thank you very
also don't forget to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because all the work, it might come like over
A
the top
call
sometimes.
for you, exactly.
So give some time for yourself as well.
Take
Thank you,
care,
thank you.
and
Yes.
I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you for being
maraming
with us at
salamat.
TalkAlley.
Likewise. It's
Thank
an
you,
honor na
Marco.
maging part of this episode. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely say that Mark is a colleague. Most of the companies that he's in is the companies that I'm aligned as well. So, I know for a fact that's really hard work because I do those things as well. And I just want to say hi to all my colleagues, Doris, Jessica, who's that from the tiny country? Manny, Jason, Mark.
What do you mean tiny country?
Marco, tiny country. The smallest
He's also
one.
Filipino.
No, the tiny country.
Ah,
That thing.
but
where
he lives to the border, too.
Yeah, near the border.
yeah, but the tiny country is Luxembourg. Oh, give some credits to the tiny country.
Oh my
And
God,
also
horrible.
a shout out to our
Dean, of
yes,
course, hello.
Dean.
Leiden
And
is
Miss-
also there.
yes, and
And
Ross.
Ross.
Hello, Ross. Thank you
Ross,
for
thank you for
watching.
sending us stars always. We love you. And of course, everybody else who's been watching and supporting us, maraming salamat po. And we hope to see you again next Sunday here on TalkAlley.
Yes, this is Mike.
And I'm Maria.
And this is TalkAlley.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll be right back.